The box said 20 minutes. I had an hour to spare. 6 boards, 12 screws, one perfectly reasonable chair. I laid the pieces neatly like a man who had a plan. Then page 2 showed a drawing no living soul could understand. There was an A beside a B, an arrow pointing through a C, and something called a lock and pin that wasn't anywhere I could see. So I did what any sensible man would do. I ignored page 3. The instructions were unclear. That's the only problem here. More or less, as far as I recall. If the left side's on the right and the back is twice the height, that's a manufacturing issue, not my fault at all. There are 3 screws on the table. They are probably just spare. The instructions were unclear. At 47 minutes, it resembled modern art. At 52, I noticed I'd been holding the wrong part. I turned the whole thing sideways, which improved it, I believe. The furniture should rarely have a shelf where you would sit. You walked in through the doorway, took one long look at me, then asked the kind of question that can damage dignity. Did you read the instructions? Of course I read the instructions. I disagreed with them. The instructions were unclear. That's the only problem here. I followed every step with certain small interpretations of my own. If it leaves a little left, that's an interesting effect. And I'm fairly sure this extra board touch that corner until the glue has had a year. The instructions were unclear. By 2 o'clock I had it standing proudly on the floor. It wasn't quite the object that was pictured on the box, but pictures can be misleading and expectations can be cruel. If you stop demanding chairs, you may appreciate the stool. You sat down very carefully, it made a thoughtful sound. I said, you see, it's working. Then one side folded down. We stood there in the silence, looking at the pieces on the ground. And you started laughing, which I considered unhelpful, for about 3 seconds. Some men ask for assistance, some men call a friend, some men admit the obvious before they reach the end. I respect those men completely. I admire what they do, but I've already opened a second box of screws, so we're finishing this. The instructions were unclear, but we're making progress here. I know exactly what went wrong, and oh, may need those after all. The instructions were unclear, but I think I've got it now.